Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. This time I want to pour a tray, and I have here the rectangular tray mold from Molds and Shapes. I really love this mold, and I just thought I make a web effect. So my first color here is the white. I use the pigment drops from Etter Art. The second color is a chameleon pigment or a Hypershift pigment called Wildfire from Dipon. And the last color is a mix of the berry and the yellow pigment drops. And I just mixed it till I had a light red color. And this is my third color. So this one is rather transparent. And the resin I'm using here is the Ultracast resin. So I just make sure I stir my colors very well before I take the sticks out. You see it, a last stir, and then I can almost start pouring. So this is from the color scheme a little bit out of my comfort zone, I need to admit. And now I'm just taking my clear resin and I'm just pouring around the mold, just at the edges. You see it. So there you go. I'm sorry if my hand is in the way, but you see it's just at the rim, the clear resin. As you know, I just love those effects, those web effects. I also love the crackle effects. And yeah, I just thought I just go for another tray. So this is my clear placed, and then I'm starting with my reddish mix. But before I do this, I need to take something out of my mold. There was something inside there, but my resin is rather good. It's almost bubble free. It was a quite warm day when I poured this, and yeah, now I just take my reddish orange tone and I'm pouring along the edge. Actually, I wanted to pour it a little bit thinner, but it just spread it, even though I really took care that I pour in a very thin stream. But well, seems like my hand was not as quiet or as calm as normal, but well, these things are happening. So I just make sure I use everything that's in my cup. And I think this is a lovely red tone, which I've mixed with the two colors, reddish orange. And now I'm taking the Wildfire, and this is yeah, I would say between copper and like a berry tone. And I really love this chameleon pigment or Hypershift pigment, like Dipon is calling them. So I'm also pouring along the rim. And I also just take care that I'm using all my resin. So you see, I'm taking my time. This video is not faster at that point. I just have the original speed. And now I'm taking my white. Oh no, I'm taking my clear resin. I'm sorry. So I first do the clear resin and not the white. I'm just pushing out my colors so that they are at the edges. And then I pour my clear resin, not quite to the rim of the mold, because I still need to pour my white. And this is what I'm gonna do now. The cup is rather full, and I should have maybe taken a bigger cup, because then you can handle also your colors a little bit better. But I think it's still all right. I'm just taking my time to pour onto my colors till my white is almost gone. Just keep on going, and sometimes I get those wiggly lines. I don't know why this is. Sometimes it happens. So now my white, I think, is gone. yeah, I used it all. And then I just give it a quick torch, and I'm already thinking of what to use for the center. I was not 100% sure. So yeah, there's again something in my resin piece. Just need to take it out. I think there was a bubble trapped. And then I was thinking, what can I put into the center? At the end, I decided for some glass stones and also some whitish stones. So I'm just getting it. I'm into my other room to get my golden glass bits. They're from Etter Art and also from a dollar shop, sort of dollar shop. The glass stones, or the stones, they're not glass stones, they're just normal stones. So here's the gold. So at the end, I was not sure if the gold was maybe a little bit too extreme, but on the other hand, if you see later the end result, because there is a big contrast to the result, you have also a lot more depth. So I think it's a matter of taste if you like to use gold or if you like to use something else. And yeah, I just make sure that I spread my gold, that it's rather equally everywhere. But well, I also don't want it to be like too much the same way. Just do it a little bit so that it's also a little bit looking natural, floating. But it's not really floating. The stones are, of course, a little bit heavy, so they are going on the bottom of the mold, but you may know maybe what I mean. So now I'm taking those white stones and I place them on top of my golden glass stones. So that breaks also a tiny bit the extreme gold. So I'm hoping that they are peeking through the other side as well. And again, I'm just spreading them a little bit, working a little bit on the design I want to have my center. So you can at the side also see how the resin is working. The white is already, going towards the center. I wonder what's happening about my red mix with the pigment drops, but I will see at the end result. Now I'm just showing you a little time lapse how the resin is moving, and I had a little bit struggles that it would move completely, so I used now and again the heat gun just to help it a little bit. But if you do this, do it very gentle, just to give your piece a little push, not too hard. So I'm always doing it very gently. I also helped a little bit with the dotting tool, as you maybe saw in the time lapse. So this is the next day, 24 hours later, I can demold, and look at my mold. I was looking at the back side, but it's from everything. Silicone just takes everything. But let's have a look. And look at this. I really love these natural colors, and I'm very happy with this pour. I like these little dots around the edge, if you see them, and how the Webeffect is just pulling through the center. And really, maybe some of you think the gold is too extreme, but I think it really adds to the depths. So this is the final result, and you can see the colors, and I really love this. I love the natural appearance. So with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching, and we see each other for the next video. Hopefully. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.